This is offering of blood on normal and hard. Alright, so for this one we're going to kind of head around this corner here, similar to what we did in Raid the Volcurum. Just sort of, you know, aim for this bridge here and go under this bridge. And then follow the path to the canyon, or through the canyon as we did before. And unlike Raid for the Volcurum, where we basically went left here. We're going to go straight ahead here over this bridge.
An inordinate amount of dust whirls around this steep, narrow bridge.
And then follow it kind of past this big rock here. You'll get a lot of enemies in this area. Kind of past this rock here. And over here, and you'll kind of see the path forward, right? You can kind of see the path, so just follow that path. You have to do some jumping.
The one hoping to end their
These aren't
this
tremendously
high up
difficult
is the perfect
jumps.
place to leap from.
You just have to follow them up. And then you get to the other side here, and then you want to follow that area, through that area there, that little kind of doorway looking thing. And there's a rare, so we'll go ahead and grab that rare while we're there. And a lot of the rares drop named items. I don't recall if this guy does or not. They're pretty low drop rates, but they're usually pretty sought after items. And there we go. We got a Volcurum pendant. Devotion 60, Nullification 60, Taint of Evil. So we couldn't use it, you know, but we might see if there's a market for it in the auction house. All right, so we came through from that way, and we're going to go through this next doorway here. And now, you know, we're just clearly in the drow area. Might as well get this archer that's harassing us. And just kind of follow it along the edges and just go. You can see another little doorway type area. So just kind of follow these doorways. And when you get here, you want to go towards this area here. This is the way to the quest. And if you need to shrine, there's a shrine here. If you don't need a shrine, you could just sort of jump down to the quest. You'll get pelted by a lot of archers, but that's what I'm going to do, is just jump down to the quest. There's like 40 or 50 drow here that you can clear. Drow and Volcurum. And we cleared quite a few of them already. So, well, I guess we're pretty much getting them all anyways, aren't we? Alright, and so there's the shrine, and I'm just going to drop down to the quest, which is that little crack in the ground. Guess I didn't get them all, but I probably got half of them. And then just I'm going to go in on normal.
Many ritual sacrifices. Your dangerous climb ends high above a large chamber, the site of many ritual
And then when
sacrifices to
if you're in a party,
Volkur.
just wait for everyone to join, and when you're ready, you jump down. And this is a different kind of
A golden
quest.
vessel atop the altar catches
Respawns are
your
really,
eye.
really fast, so you want to like move fast in this quest. In most quests, you can sort of just take your time, and respawns aren't real fast. But here we want to grab this thing.
A gigantic scorpion rises from the cavern's floor. Volkur the Wrathful, angered by your thievery, sends a messenger.
And then we want to get ready to start running north. And then just run north as quick as you can. Because the things respawn really fast here. So kind of run, gather everything up. You have to be a little careful on Reaper on this one. Pretty tough quest on Reaper. You can see there's respawns already out there, archers. So we're just going to keep moving forward here. We're not going to wait around too long, and we'll let the archers chase us.
These doors are meant to keep invaders out.
Treasure bag. I want to pick these treasure bags up even though I'm worried about respawns. And there's all the side rooms are optionals. You don't have to take them. I'm going to leave my Harling parked here. This bridge has traps, but there's a ton of archers, so I'm just going to run past it. Jump over it. I'm going to kind of go in this room and see if I can't... I'll just take whatever follows me. But the stuff respawns so quick here, you have to be a little careful about... Normally I'm not one to leave a lot of things behind, but this quest is a little different. I'm going to bring my Harling back now. Because you don't want to... I'm going to give myself a little poison and heal, and maybe even restore. Buff along the way. I should have buffed before I started.
Volkur the Hunter desires a new offering of blood. Yours will suffice. Volkur the Hunter.
Alright, and there's an optional back there. I think that has a named item, but it's pretty low drop rate on normal, so I'm just going to go forward. And we did pick up that cup at the beginning, so it's real important that we're soloing, so we have that cup. But if you're in a party, you probably want to make sure you pick that cup up, or at least make sure somebody that is going to survive picks that up, because if you get to the end of the quest, whoever picked that up has to be the one to deliver it. So it doesn't matter if someone makes it to the end if they don't have that item. This is a very challenging area. I'm going to probably keep my hireling here. You're going to have a bunch of archers pop up, and then there's this glowing thing, right? So we have to kind of time this so that we don't... It's not only electric damage, it actually blows you too. So that we want to make sure we don't get blown off. And then I usually just ignore the archers and jump down to the bridge. If there, I'm going to leave this thing closed, but if there's other people in the party, then you just open this so that they can get through. But I'm just going to summon my hireling. That's all we have to do. And I'm glad I stocked up on a bunch of poison potions because I'm going through them very fast in this chain. This is the, I believe this is the last level 11 quest. I'll double check it, but I'm almost certain it's the last level 11 quest. And there we go. So I think this is the last area here.
A palpable aura surrounds this lone drow, avatar of Volkur. With the defeat,
and then you just want to run through quick because things respawn.
The way is made clear.
And then that blood offering we picked up, we want to give to guards. Alright, and I'm going to just recall out and get my end reward. I'm going to pause it while I do that. Alright, so well, it would be bad if it only had death block as a suffix. That would be great for us right now. Alright, nothing too interesting here. I guess I'll grab this poison armor in case I manage to get another death block item. And then I'm going to repeat the quest. And I'm going to pause it while I make my way to the quest. Going back in on hard, and I just ignored everything in the wilderness. And you can see I got red alert, but the stuff doesn't hit me for much.
Your dangerous climb ends high above a large chamber, the site of many ritual sacrifices to Volkur.
Continue. There's really no change on hard. It's just enemies have a few more hit points.
A golden vessel
take a little longer to take them down.
Your eye.
Not too much difference.
Alright, so a gigantic scorpion rises from the cavern's floor.
North.
Volkur the wrathful, angered by your thievery, sends a messenger to exact revenge. Cries of alarm sound out
North
from the
ASAP.
upper reaches of this chamber.
And leaving one or two enemies behind is fine. Archers pretty much don't generate dungeon alert. You can leave those behind anytime. And then leaving one or two behind here and there is fine. You don't have to. It's better to, I think, move forward in this quest and risk a little dungeon alert than to try to get every last enemy.
Doors are meant to keep invaders out, not in.
And the trap bridge, we should be fine on it. I'm going to get the stalker first, though. Yeah, you can see I didn't really do my jumps right there, and it still worked out okay. So I usually just run through that. I miss correctly what positioning was on those traps, and didn't take any damage because they're evadable. Here, bring my hireling back. He was taking a little bit of damage.
Volkur the Hunter desires a new offering of blood. Yours will suffice. Volkur the Hunter utters one final call for retribution, then falls silent. Just jump down here, and you want to get out of the way of those archers right away. And if you have a party with, bring the party, put the bridge down so it's easier for them to get across. If you're solo, leave it up so that nothing else can get across. From no drow or Skaro can get across. Palpable aura surrounds this lone tribe, a predator of Volkur. With the defeat of Volkur's final aspect, the way is made clear. The dank and gloom of the spiral gives way to fresh air and sunlight. Find Calyx's shadow and make your escape.
Can I pause it while I make my way to the Underworld? And nothing that's not bad, that watchful hat, but nothing too interesting there. I'll just take an item. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to retake this quest because we need to run on Elite. And this blessed blood offering that they give you at the end, you go talk to. So here's the way when you come in from the marketplace. There's the way to the quest. Follow this path here. You could talk to this guy if you have any extra gems from Murad the Mines. In fact, we may still have some of those. We could probably. I think he buys them or something. Do we have any? Yeah, we have some. We'll go down and take a look at that after this. And say I believe I have found an object that you seek, and we found the drow blessed blood of a fiendish gnoll. And then if you go, I believe I found something you seek, you only have the other two. So these are going to be from level 12 quests. And let's run down and see what this guy here is offering for these. So 30 plat. So probably, let's see, uncut ruby. Guess you have to sell them one at a time. Yeah, it looks like these we have to sell one at a time. But at least we could sell them and get something out of them. And then anything left you probably just want to delete. I guess we could save those, but I really don't want to take up the inventory space. So that is an offering of blood on normal and hard.